Heyo, this is Sebastian from Bastion Altars, and I have a little problem today. I've got this Gravecrawler from Aetherdrift, and I really like the art, but I don't like this set symbol. You can see me tapping it here like it owes me mana. I'm giving it the thumbs down, the what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do, mamma mia. And then I have a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. I say, wait, don't I alter cards? Yes, that's what I do. So I set up my workstation here. I get a nice clean sheet of paper, plop my card down on it, and boom, I'm off to the races. I'm starting with a nice white layer, and I'm going white because we have those yellows and oranges, and boom, there goes the set symbol. Anyway, those yellows and oranges, those are colors that take a lot of layers to build up on darker colors, but are a lot more forgiving with white and really light colors. So I go super white, and I decide to break out the acrylic Sharpie on this one and see how opaque that is. That makes a nice white layer there. And I'm putting on a really thin watery layer just because most of my paints, they don't stick to acrylic Sharpie that well. So if I want the card to feel like painting the card normally, I have to put on another thin little layer just so that everything sticks like normal. I made all my shapes and now I'm filling them in. Anything that isn't one of these rocky shapes or stuff like this is end up going to be sand. So here I'm filling in kind of my base, kind of light sand color. And I always like to work from light to dark. I like to paint super watery. And when you're working with watercolors, for example, it's kind of a best practice to work from light to dark. So I'm putting on this like no-name mac and cheese, and then here I bust out the real deal Kraft Dinner mac and cheese orange to put on top of that. This is me doing letters at 2x speed. This is me doing letters at 100x speed. I wish I could always work at 100x speed, but you know, sometimes you need the training weights on. As an artist, I'm afraid of doing absolutely nothing when it comes to creating, unless someone asks me to paint a line. Just one line. It's enough to really spook you when you're an artist. But here I really put on the big boy pants, and I think I painted about 40 lines. So that was really harrowing. I really like the trail going on here. I decided to extend that, of course. And it was fun because I could just make these kind of scraggly lines. They didn't have to be too nice or too clean or anything. And then we zoom out, and the desert actually looks a lot better than it did before because I spent about 2 hours on it, but you don't know that. And now I'm just filling in the rest of all my textures and making things look like the actual objects they are. And that's my Gravecrawler. The original card was by Josh Haas. Thanks for watching. If you want to support me, you can like, you can subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. Watch my other stuff. But either way, I appreciate just watching. That is amazing. Thank you for checking out my video, and cheers.